Well, hello there. It's old Holy Smoking Pipe Padre back with you. Smoking a new acquisition here. It's a JOHS pipe. It's a Bulldog. Got it about 2, 3 weeks ago, and it's quite a quite a substantial Bulldog. Uh, just like the second or third bowl I smoked out of it. I'm not sure if I packed it right. I'm smoking. I'll show it to bed. Product placement there. All right, but I guess you get the gist of everything here. Well, it has been a while since I've made a video, um, but I've been watching all your videos and been loving them, watching them, enjoying them. Um, let's see. Today is August the 29th, almost the 30th. It's been a long month. I will be honest with you. It's been a long month. Um, I have been busy with parochial duties. Um, and we'll just leave it at that for now. This past week, about 4 days ago, came a rather significant announcement for people like myself who are Apple aficionados. And the news came. Many of you, I'm sure, heard the news. Maybe you didn't pay much attention to it. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. But Steve Jobs has resigned, which has led, on the part of many people, to speculate that Steve Jobs probably is maybe not long for this world. And whether you like Steve Jobs, you hate Steve Jobs, you don't think that much about Steve Jobs, or you don't even know who Steve Jobs is, um, it's hard to deny that the guy has had a tremendous impact on our world as far as technology goes. In other words, putting technology literally in the hands of people and making it something that's really really accessible. Putting a lot of computing literally at your fingertips when you stop and think about it. And I have been an Apple person for about 6 years now. And I have to say that the experience has been, without a doubt, a very positive experience. And I'm not here to run down Microsoft products. I know, as a Windows person for a long, long time. Even built systems in my spare time. But that being said, when I finally got into the world of OS 10 and all the other Apple products, um, I have to say I was won over. Doesn't mean they don't have problems. Doesn't mean they're perfect. It just means that I personally I found so far the experience to be a very positive one from the just the basic product line, user face, software, and even service. Um, Been very, very positive experience. Um, so to hear one that Steve Jobs has resigned as CEO um, is a bit alarming because he is a sick man, and it does make you wonder. Well, he must be pretty much near the end. I certainly hope that is not the case. But what it did was kind of prompt me to go on the internet and look around for information about Steve Jobs. And I came across a video. In fact, maybe I'll have it playing right here. But I'll put the link, down here in the description, and you can go check it out. It was a video that Steve Jobs made, or actually he gave a commencement at Stanford University in 2005. And he, in that commencement speech, he, I think he really kind of was able to really share, not everything about who he is. But he certainly hit the highlights of his life. He was able to really articulate those key moments in his life that were really significant. And I just thought it was a very marvelous speech. It's very positive because it's very realistic. Now, some people may be kind of scratching their head and go, wait a minute, Steve Jobs, he's not a Christian. He's not a Catholic. He's not a believer. So how can you be so glowing about Steve Jobs? Well, Steve Jobs, interestingly enough, was a guy who, he's not a techie guy in the sense like maybe Bill Gates was. Actually, I guess Bill Gates was just much more of a businessman than anything. He just kind of certainly saw the opportunities, and so did Steve Jobs. I mean, I know people hate Steve Jobs, and again, if you hate him or love him, that's fine. But one of the things that I think keep this thing going. This is not maybe this is the way I packed it. I'm smoking and soda bed, and it's a nice tobacco, but you have to know how to pack it right. But the thing about Steve Jobs that I think I resonate with is his love of beauty. And in many ways, that has always been a response that I have always been attracted to. Imagery, very, very powerful. And then when I think about pipes and pipe smoking, I have to say that whether you're thinking about archetypes, I mean, the whole mystique of pipe smoking is really based on imagery when you think about it. Now, granted, a lot of people are probably looking for a nicotine hit, and God bless you, there's nothing wrong with that either. But I think the mystique of pipe smoking kind of, along with my brother, kind of captivated me. the beauty of certain pipes, the uniqueness, of pipes themselves, are just fascinating to me. They're little works of art that you can kind of hold and look at and appreciate and become one with. And I just really respond to that. That's one of the things I do like about the Apple products. They're just... A friend of mine said one time, you either design with style or you design to a specific style. Something that has real style is not, you don't say, well, I'm going to make this look cool. But you find out what its function is. And what Steve Jobs was able to do with his team of people, designers, Johnny Ive being one of the principal ones, was being able to take technology and make it almost human. And in fact, one of the big, almost fascinating things about the Apple products is the fact that they're getting rid of things like the peripherals, like things like this, keyboards. And one of the things about the iPad, I wasn't going to get an iPad. I said, hey, I already got a laptop, got 2 laptops. I don't need another laptop or a scaled down version of a laptop. But what happened was I got my hands on an iPad, and that's all it took. Very tactile, very first person. You're actually interacting with this thing at a human level, not a second or 2 or 3 degrees away from it, but you're actually touching it and you're manipulating it. You're controlling it, or you're getting it to do what you want it to do. And it's quite appealing. It's very sensual in that regard. Not in not in a PG or R-rated sensual here. I'm just meaning that the senses, being able to really and that's what he did. And so I have to say, I'm making this video just to say hi to y'all, say I'm still out here, still here. And I will be coming back with hopefully videos in the future. Like I said, I'm kind of a little bit betwixt and between right now. There's some things going on that I kind of having to deal with, and it takes an awful lot of time away from the enjoyment of making videos. And I like to make videos, but I don't like to do it when I'm stressed out, and I've been kind of stressed out lately. But I just really wanted to make an attempt to share my feelings about this. I mean, some people probably could care less, and I'll probably get thumbs down. And all the Mac and Apple haters out there, I'll probably get about 4 or 5, maybe 25 thumbs down. That'd be a record. And that's okay. But again, I'm trying to share the reason why I resonate with, I guess, Steve Jobs and the whole phenomenon that's Apple. It enables me to make my videos, and I love, as many of you know, I like to make videos. I like to share my love of pipes and tobacco, and my love of your videos, and your commentaries, as I've shared in other videos. And so it's enabled me to do that, and to do it with a little bit of fun. Okay, well, thanks for watching. I got to get ready for tomorrow. It's going to be a busy week, as it always is. So I want to thank you for watching, and I hope you're doing well. And I'd like to give some shout outs to some folks, but I think I'm running long now, and I'll probably hopefully come back with another video where I can maybe be a little bit more upbeat and kind of talk about some things. I sure hope that those of you who are on the Eastern Seaboard and up in New England and that way are doing okay. Sad to say, I'm seeing a lot of devastation in Vermont. I have a friend that's in Vermont, and I'm hoping they're doing well, and a little worried right now about them. And I sure hope that you're all doing well wherever you're at. And light up your world by lighting up your pipe. Thanks for watching.